Richard again. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos. We had kind of a family tragedy. I lost my youngest brother, so bad deal there all the way around. But anyway, so tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Chris Taylor Platoon 1/6 action figure from Hot Toys. It's based on Charlie Sheen from, of course, the movie Platoon. He played the character of Chris Taylor, and I actually started off, I was going to buy the head and remove the headband and do a 2.5 min custom because, to be honest, I kind of like the show. But once I got it, well, I'd already ordered it, and then somebody posted pictures where the headband, if you take it off, there's actually a groove cut in the head for the headband to sit in, so it's not really removable. So I was like, well, screw it, I'll just go ahead and build this figure. So I've been piecemealing together, and I've got all except for his claymore now. So this is it. Now, maybe in the lighting here you can't really tell. The clothing is olive drab, but it's very weathered. It's got a lot of brown worked into it, dirt and mud. And he's got the smoke grenade. He's got a couple ammo pouches. He's got these. I'm not quite sure. There's supposed to be a way to work these things in little loops here, but I'm not exactly sure how that worked. And I was born late 70s. I don't really know anything about Vietnam era aside from what I've seen in films, and I know that a lot of that's not really accurate. So, I just clipped him over the belt here. Probably dead wrong. Somebody's probably going to call me out for that, and if you do, hey, thank you. I need to know how to do that right. But so I went online, found a lot of screen captures from the film. I actually hadn't seen the movie when I started on this, so I had to buy the movie and watch that, of course. Oh crap, stupid crotch thingy here. Look, he's got this little stand that, I don't know, wraps around, or he's a little unbalanced. I don't really like this kind of stand, especially since he's got so much crap on his back. The helmet probably should not be hanging here, but I decided to stick it over the shovel, or E-tool as you might call it. Helmet's pretty detailed. It's got an inner liner, which is plastic, and the outer is metal. Ah, crap. Well, anyway, I've shoved the towel in there because it's just a little easier. It's decorated just like the one in the movie was, when I die, bury me upside down, all that. He's got his little rocket launcher, machete, and the water. He's got his bayonet, his wristwatch through his lapel, little medical pouch up there. Of course, this thing looks just like Charlie Sheen, a young Charlie Sheen. We've got a lot of little jokes at work about Charlie Sheen. If it involves drugs and hookers, it's probably Charlie. But hey, that's just Charlie. If he wasn't doing that, we'd be worried. But, like I said, I was going to do a 2.5 min custom, but I kind of got to where I wanted to do this figure, and I'm actually kind of happy I did. It wasn't cheap. I kind of spent more than I normally would have, but I'm pretty happy with it. There's actually a second hairpiece. That's supposed to, this one pops off and you can put the other one on. That way he can wear his helmet. Everybody says he actually works better without the hair on, just pop the helmet on top. But I've been looping this behind the shovel and got his towel folded up in here. He's got a couple of little necklaces you can't really see right now. 2 little red ones. He's got his dog tags and the kind of ankh necklace that he wore in the movie. The machete is a little flimsy deal here. It can come out of the sheath. The Law rocket launcher here can open up, deploy, and there is a rocket inside. Of course, the M16, removable clip. You can open and close the little vent here, which I suppose is for shells to eject, the ejector port, whatever. Somebody said that I should probably tuck the laces in. I just haven't bothered. I've got, little tweezers and such that I use to do a lot of this work with, and actually I have a couple pairs, but anyway. it's, I just don't want to be bothered, honestly. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this figure. I actually ended up building a second Nom figure too, and his second hairpiece is in a bag that the other Nom figure is carrying. Like I said, I got all the pieces here except for the Claymore, and I'm not too worried about that because as far as I can recall, he only had that at the very beginning of the movie. Didn't really have it after that. But it's overall a pretty good figure. They're putting out some more figures. I don't know if I'll pick up any of the other ones, but this one, I mean, hey, it's Charlie. I had to have it, you know. I almost feel like I need to get a female character to go with him. Christ. But yeah, it's, you know, Hot Toys on top of their game like always. Good sculpting, you know, typical true type body. The clothes are perfectly tailored for it. The boots, the little ball ankle joint just goes down in there. There's no actual foot. The boot is actually just molded around, you know, like a mock foot, and you know, but you get all the articulation this way, and it's well made. And that's pretty much it. I'm kind of rambling now, but I really do like this figure. You know, I don't really have any particular affinity for any particular war, certainly not Vietnam, especially knowing kind of the motivations and such behind it. But you know, I've always kind of been a fan of the Vietnam movies. It's yeah, I guess one of those little things I just, you know, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Secret passions. You can kind of see it here. I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but I can see it in the camera, and I can certainly see it in person. Like a little bit of brown just around the edge here, where you can tell he's like dirty, been rolling in the mud. He's got this little copper bracelet, and I just really love the effects, the touches they put on this figure. Even the boots are kind of scuffed and look like they've been worn in the jungle. The whole thing just gives the effect of somebody who's been out and slept in his clothes and not had a chance to really wash. I mean, the face looks clean, but the clothes really don't. And I like that. It kind of makes, you know, lends to the authenticity of it. So, before I ramble anymore, I guess I'm going to go, and that's it for this video.